Welcome back to the Cove Podcast Network, and today we're going to review the Larry Elder interview with The Breakfast Club. By now you've probably seen too much of The Breakfast Club. Vivek went on The Breakfast Club and absolutely exposed them for the fraud that they are, and now finally my guy Larry Elder came in to do the exact same thing. So nonetheless, let's play a little clip from it.
Have you ever heard of the term nigga wake up call?
No.
It is an incident where a person of color forgets that they are of color and are reminded rather brutally by an unexpected act of racism. Have you ever had any of those?
Oh, brother.
I'm just asking. You think you've ever
Well,
had
I'm acutely aware, Charlemagne, that I'm a black person, just as you are a black person. And when Joe Biden insulted you by saying, you ain't really black, we don't know whether or not you want to vote for me or vote for Donald Trump.
Hold up. Just like the LA Times said, Larry Elder isn't really black. He's just the blackface of white supremacy, right? These fools. It
seems to me that should have been a wake-up call on your part. How dare this guy come in here and insult you, a black man, and tell you you got to think a certain kind of way. I'm amazed that you weren't mad about that.
I'm not gonna say it upset me, just like I'm not letting you upset me. You know.
He's talking about, if you remember, during the 2020 presidential campaign, Joe Biden went on The Breakfast Club and told Charlemagne the God, if you ain't voting for Biden, then you ain't black. Crazy. Can you imagine if Trump said that?
I mean, I don't tend to get upset over things like that, but what I did say...
Well, you just not talk about a nigger wake-up call, and it seemed to me that should have been a wake-up call on your part, to have a white guy come in here, who also said, by the way, about Mitt Romney, because he didn't want to put more regulations on Wall Street, going to put y'all back in chains. And Joe Biden has lied for decades about his civil rights record, claiming that he desegregated movie theaters and restaurants in Wilmington, Delaware, when he didn't do any of that. He lied and said that he tried to visit Nelson Mandela during apartheid South Africa. He did not. And he came in here and told you aren't even black and let you think a certain kind of way. It seemed to me that should have been a nigga wake-up call for you, but it wasn't, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, no, for the record, I'm not a Democrat or Republican.
I didn't say you were.
Yeah, I think both.
I don't know what you are. I never even asked you about your party affiliation.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, but you are black.
Absolutely.
And to have a white guy come in here and tell you have to say, think a certain kind of way, otherwise you, quote, ain't black. Wow.
How should I have replied to him, you think?
What I just now said, how dare you insult me and tell me I think as a human being, let alone as a black person? I don't tell you how to think, Joe Biden. How dare you come in here and tell me how I should think? I'm going to vote for Donald Trump if I want.
Okay, why is there's always an excuse if a person has a D in front of their name that they can do literally whatever they want to? But if they are slightly a Republican, or shoot, if they're just an independent who's leaning Republican, then all of a sudden they're accused of being racist and all this stuff. But look at how much they excuse just an individual who just has a D in front of their name.
And if I want to vote for Donald Trump, it does not make me not black. 20% of black people, black men, as I said, voted for Donald Trump in 2020. Are they not black now? Is that, how condescending is that?
I mean, you're probably right, but I didn't take it in that way.
Well, I did.
As I said to him in that moment, it's just about me.
You're probably right, but I didn't take it in that way. You didn't take it in that way because there's a D in front of his name and it's Joe Biden, and they got you so indoctrinated and manipulated that anybody with a D in front of their name cannot be racist. All right.
Wanting something for my people, and I want to know what is he going to do for my people, and not only for my people now, how are you going to atone for the things you've done to my people?
Right.
Let me tell you what he didn't do for your people that Trump did. 2018 was the highest median average household income per person for black individuals, higher than it was for Obama. Okay? That's not what he didn't do for you.
That's it.
Right. And this is a guy, Joe Biden, who, when he first got into the Senate, hung out with segregationists, talked about how well he got along with them, talked about how he didn't want integration because of a jungle. This guy has made all sorts of insulting things to black people, and his policies right now are hurting black people. Inflation hurts the people at the bottom more than anything else. Letting a bunch of illegal aliens into the border are hurting black people more than anybody else, as I said earlier. He's opposed to school choice when he has his own kids in private school, and we lost a year, almost 2 years of in-school education in California because of COVID that he supported. I mean, this guy has done monstrous things to black people, and then for him to come in here and tell you how you ought to think as a black person, it blew my mind.
As a person objectively who doesn't care about either party.
So in just 3 minutes, Larry Elder completely destroyed The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club brought with itself emotions, while Larry Elder brought with itself objective facts. And sometimes objective facts are just not friendly. They're going to make you sad. They're going to make you angry, but they're objective facts. So let's read some of the comments under the official Breakfast Club YouTube channel for this video. Somebody said, it's like a grown adult trying to teach a bunch of wild, ignorant, silly little children. God bless this man. Couldn't agree more with you. This interview taught me one thing: as a black man, my black race will never think we can fix our issues. It's always someone doing something to hurt us. That is exactly true. Hey, if you like this video, make sure that you smash that subscribe button, give me a like on this video, and follow my channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for all the support that you're already giving us, gang.